Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eve, this is Everyday Artist, and welcome. This is Rogue. Say hi, Rogue. Hi. Today is the 20th of July. I can't believe how fast the month has gone by. It is the day after Midsummer Stitch, and it was a wonderful, fun weekend full of all kinds of stuff. And met some wonderful ladies at the stitching tables, and it was a lot of fun. And it rained for like 3 days here, and it's supposed to have showers this morning. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, the air conditioner just came on and you probably can't hear me. I'm not going to show you any crochet. It looks the same as it did before. Well, I'll show you. It's just a little bit longer, but I was crocheting on it during this weekend. Just a little bit longer. And I had to take out 2 rows because I made a mistake. And I put it away and said, "You're in timeout." And I thought about taking out my my little flower pot. And then I said, "No, I'm too tired." Anyway, so all I have really to show for you today is cross stitch, and I haven't shown this in a long time on this channel. I just show it on Three Sisters Creative. I have been giving this a little bit of love. Murder in the Garden by Hands On Design. And I am on the 3rd bird. Right here. Where? I started a 3rd bird. Oh, right here. I was like, where'd that bird go? All I can see is leaves. So I take this, I was taking this every week when I went to the library stitchers, and the one at the HOA, I don't think they have a name. The library, they call themselves yarn crafters, but they accept cross stitch and whoever wants to come. And there's other ladies that cross stitch there. So I've been taking it there, but I didn't last week because I wanted to get started on my WIPGO a little bit. And so I took this instead. This is Hands On Design Blackberry. I'm supposed to give it 5 days, but I'm not going to count one of those days because I really didn't do much. And when I started, I had this middle thing here and part of one of these leaves. So I gave it a little bit of love, and I think I might have started it too close to the top for a berry. So we'll see what happens. And then Temperature Pets by JaceBreeze. Now, I only have the temperatures up to last Thursday. I don't have the cooler temperatures that we've had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. No, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it started to cool off. But we're going to have some probably yellow or green. It got considerably cooler. It was only 93. It was only 93 Friday and Saturday. Something like that. It was much, much cooler. And for July, that's amazing. So the other WIPGO project I have, I gave it about, I don't know, 10 minutes, so I'm not going to call that a day. Is cross-stitching for fun, or sunflower cross-stitch now. Art Deco Summer. Because all I did that day that I had it was, let me show it here. I think it actually goes this way. All I did was finish the yellow on this butterfly and start putting in this white. But if you look at this picture, it's got these beautiful little colors in the wings. So there's a lot more to go in there. But I took all the threads out of here. Whoops, wrong side. I took all the threads out, so I hope you can hear me better now. I've already been talking for a while, but the air conditioner finally went off. I love this pattern, and I don't know why I've let it linger for so long. I started it a long time ago. It's one of my oldest patterns. What I've been working on a lot is Dark Forest by TinyModernist, and I took the class for covering journal, and I haven't finished it because I'm not finished with stitching. I have to finish off these moths. And somebody else finished this, and it was so beautiful. And her mushrooms, you can actually see the white in them. Mine, I used the wrong color, so you can't. But I think it's going to be pretty once I get all the back stitching done. And I have a hardcover journal, so I'm not going to do it the way she did it, but it was nice to pick up some tips, some tricks, you know, on how to finish that. And then I didn't take out the picture for this. We Do Geek by CrazzyStitch. I am very close to being done. All I have to do is finish the word geek. But then I'm going to frog this row right here and put in, we keep it secret, we keep it safe. No, keep it secret, keep it safe, something like that. I mapped it out. But I think putting in the Lord of the Rings reference will really make it more meaningful for him. Now, that is the beginning of the word geek. I just did the one stitch so I could anchor the thread there. Because I cut it off because it was way too far to travel. So sorry, dog. Okay. So that is We Do Geek. And what I have spent most of my time on is TinyModernist again, Night Window, for making this triptych. And I have finished this one and this one, but not this one. I barely started on that one. But considering I got this late, I'm happy with my progress. There's the middle one with all the back stitching in. And there's the fox with all his back stitching. And there's the start of the moth. Now, ladies did this on all different colors, and they were so beautiful. They finished them during class. It was cool. I wouldn't have finished it in class either way. I have the stuff to finish it, and I was just watching because, you know, I wasn't doing it in a big room where I could watch from across the room while I, you know, did things. And of course, I didn't cut out any of the parts ahead of time. You know, and the instructions are quite clear. So it was possible for them to get the majority of it done before the class even started. And it was a good class. She's a good teacher. The other teacher was a good class too. I just, I'm not going to finish it in the way she finished it, but I'm going to use some of those techniques that she had there, and I'll do that, and I'll finish it that way. And I used to make book covers for my. I used to make book covers for my textbooks and stuff like that when I was in junior high and high school, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. It's just I want to use a sewing machine instead of tape. Anyway, I'm going to have to borrow a sewing machine and do that and get it done once I finish the stitching on it. Now, the Night Window doesn't take sewing machines. It takes glue. And she used a glue gun. I don't use glue guns. So I don't even possess one. And every time I think, oh, well, you know, I could get a glue gun to do this, I'm like, why? They're dimensional, so I don't like the lumps that they leave. And I don't like burning my fingers. I don't like the little spider web things that it makes. I might lace those because of the curved top. I might lace them, but we'll see. I'm not at that stage yet. Anyway, I hope you had a fantastic week. If you went to Midsummer Stitch, I hope you had a lot of fun. Another short video. And thanks for listening.